Hi everyone, how are you? As promised, I'm showing you this new video showing you step by step how you won't get hurt in SimCity. It was a video that took a while because I had to work on some tips that are really effective tips. And I also asked people in morals, even if you subscribe to the channel, because I see here on the site that people are loyal and don't write. Please subscribe, like and share. Let's go to the video, and when we start playing the SimCity, we just want to make cases, right? You just want to make your city very big. You want to make it have more than 1 million inhabitants. You see those other cities evolving well, and you want to get to that level soon. That's a mistake that I think most people make mistakes when playing SimCity. Don't do this. The thing you have to worry about the most in your city is the deposit. And you will only start with increasing the deposit. Don't worry about interest in the city right away to grow the deposit. That's how I deposit. As you can see here, guys, I have 740 deposit, but based on my level, it was supposed to be 780, and it happened because it's right at the beginning of the game. I wasn't very about the sheet, and I ended up not getting this advice that I'm speaking to you and so on. Another thing, my city here has 25,000 with only 4 cases, 4 buildings. The maximum reaches 25,000. I understand for you, it's being able to grow your city. It's really cool. Important that you have a deposit. Don't do it many houses, many cases, which when you do are quickly volume, you will do like this. 3, 4, you do 2 houses when it is at the maximum level. Then other houses, don't do 20 houses, 30 cases. Don't do the few houses, evolve it to the maximum, and then only then will you build other houses. Great, guys. And another thing that I also see a lot of people doing when they start playing SimCity is that they build like a lot of tracks and end up renovating those tracks, and after a few days, she regrets that project, destroys and loses half of everything she bought from renovated tracks. Don't do this, guys. One of the things you have to do, you're starting to play, it's only when you did the project there. If you see that it's in the red, you destroy it and rebuild beauty. And so if you see that your city has a lot of traffic in the red, the lanes are all in the red, and you're really crazy and you don't know what to do, this tip is also very simple. Oh, put bridges, personal accounts. They are like a speed bump. I'll show you here, okay, where the doors are, and it's never in the red. And I've been playing this game for over 4 years. I've never seen and where I can be staying in the red. It may even happen, but it is very rare, you know, when you see that your city is all in the red, the tracks, you know, you just need to put a bridge there on that track. That's how you can have space to place the houses. In front of the houses, if you put a bridge, treat the front of the house here, guys. I'm showing you the bridge. It's on the side. You can see the front of the house, like I said. Oh, where it is, it's always there. It's not in red traffic. Beauty. Of course I did this here just to show you, right? But I can do it. I would do it another way. The city is so getting the idea. Okay, copy to worry first about increasing your deposit. When you feel that your deposit is well increased, just like that, you will start to grow your city. And come back here, guys. For me, it's like an industrial warehouse in the industrial park. Then you'll wonder why, Fernando, you put this industrial park here, guys. When you put a base, it's made of sewage waste, any base that has a contamination radius close to the population. People don't like it. People start to get stressed. People start to talk bad. And I'm going to show you what I'm saying is true. And as I said, like that, everything in SimCity, one thing leads to another. If you're going to this base here, just one thing happens to, let's see here. Aren't people starting to dislike it? Guys, oh, I don't like living near a fuel plant. You know why, guys? Because imagine that you live next door to the fuel plant, right? That's that gas smell, that's that odor. SimCity simulates reality a little, and here, guys, when this happens, the people who are being contaminated by this ray here base, their houses, they will look for the cities. They will start to say bad things to the people that neighborhood was. It's going well. It's cool. Have to put these bases in place. When you stay there is radio contamination far from the city. And when you do this, only two things will happen. The population will start to grow. Leave again. You will still get the maximum tax. And as for the ones without 190% people, then it's taking more taxes, a whole other thing every time. You let a house sit 100% covered, right by the police, by health, by the firefighters. Those people will leave the house. You ask for the population, will also lose the joy in your dreams. So do it. Just leave it in the green. I don't see it here. Everything. In the blue, you understand you're doing this. Your population will only, and you'll only gain one other thing. Don't be too anxious about wanting to buy the bigger bases right away. Like I told you, you're starting to play now. You're not taking it like that. Yeah, it's from low to medium. Buy foundation 30 mil. With this foundation here, you make more than 200,000 people, right? Because you go and pack them and renovate them as much as possible. To make one of the loads, you got something wrong here. In terms of more than 15 houses by playing here, then you will evolve them to the maximum. And when it is evolved to the maximum, then yes, you will buy other bases. Now guys, I'm going to take you to the capital, where it all began, where the history of Do Homicide started, and I am going to show you why it's like this, right in this model. And I don't know if you've seen the other cities, right? Of course, but each person has a model, it's a city. Some people do it just for the design, right? I did it more for cost benefit, right? That's how the population goes about making money. I'm going to show you why. It's like that, and with ending only. And when you start playing SimCity, right? Maybe you don't have a concrete idea. It's cool that you have several buildings with different types of houses. For example, the residential house buildings, the London-Paris building, the Tokyo houses, etc. Because this way, for you to grow your city, it's important that when that proposal arrives, for you to participate. There is no value for clean squares, because through the leagues, you will win the cash sim, you will win the platinum key and the coins. And now, if you want to grow the city, you don't want to participate in the leagues, it is almost impossible. Understand? It's like I said, something take the other one. You will participate. And if you watch my videos here, you will have an easier time winning leagues, because when I started playing, I didn't have any tips on SimCity. Right from YouTube, I didn't have any in my time. But now you who are watching this video, these tips. And so we know that when you participate in leagues, be it metropolises, megalopolises, other of these missions appear. It's reform a house, build a house in Tokyo, build a house in London, confirm 3 cases in Paris. Don't destroy these houses. You will make a plan. You can give an example of some houses in Paris in the neighborhood, the Echo buildings in another, the Touch houses, just like mine. You don't have to do it the same way, but like this, you do one like a project. You do a project like this. I'll put it like, such houses are in the north of the houses in the south, of the cases in the east of the houses in the west. Save items. And you will grow society quickly, and you will always have, and so it's labor. To do the missions now, if you, for example, make a case and destroy it, then a mission appears for you to renovate that house. Sometimes you don't have that item, right? For you to build another house. That's why I say don't destroy a project. So you can get it. It saves you money on items. Another personal thing here, in my city I have 3 bases. For the max mansion, Oh, but Mex was the prize. I started with the most. It's in SimCity because only this base is there. Oh, she has the 3 benefits. She will have police, health, firefighters. With this personal base, I manage to save space. Right? Produces an item, Grandpa. And if I want, I can buy these items. Or is it very good? Now the bad thing about
First one costs
is that
1,000.
the second with 2,000, the third with 8,000, and so on, it doubles its value. But it's great if you're already dreaming of these bases and one day reach the highest level. A mansion like this, which will help a lot. As I said, guys, one to another, if you participate in the leagues, you'll win. The platinum key, you buy items from, monuments, and have many leisure items. Hi, and so another thing that I will highlight here in my city, what you are seeing here is that it was made in blocks, right? Every block, in the middle of this block I place the monuments, and here I will also show you these bridges, this personal bridge for you who want to reach 1 million. You want to increase your population as much as possible in view of these bridges, the university bridges, as you can see here. Just one cost almost 15,000, 13,000, 14,000, 10,000, 20,000 there. And the cool thing about it is that you can place it in strategic places where there is a lot of population. If you place these bridges in inhospitable places that have little population, it doesn't increase the population. Now if you put it like city center, in places where there are many buildings, and then yes, it will increase. And as I said, where there is a bridge, there is no traffic, is more controlled there, people. As I said to you too. Coming back, talking again, always leave your city like this, with the monuments, with leisure in a central way, in a way that you will see its better reach. I've seen accounts here where people put monuments on the side of the city and the other side is without coverage. Monument. Right? The cool thing is that you can put this leisure, these monuments, education, this in a central way, as you can see here. In each block of my city, in cases, I leave a row just with the benefits, right? With games, with education, with leisure. That's why my city is growing a lot. You can see it, 86,023,000. If I put this item on the side of the city, put it like this, and it won't increase as much as it has increased there. Oh, it's great. In a little while, folks, here too, just a little while ago, don't forget to watch this video. You'll see my main tip here, and you almost have to if you're starting to play SimCity. Like I said, guys, look. Here it's at 8,000, but if I put it there on the side, it won't increase as much, and it will stop taking over other buildings. It's also something that I recommend you do in your city, in each neighborhood, right? I'm talking about each sector of your city or base. Put in a transport. There's no point in putting a transport base on top of your city, another one underneath. You have to place it everywhere so you can see that your city is covered by transport. I have almost 600,000 people, almost 600,000 people came to my city of the transport. And so on Buy More, this base here, oh, the heliport. This part of ballooning is just to make the city beautiful. They release balloons. Airships are also just to make the city beautiful, but if you want to really grow your city, oh, in view at the airport beauty, but not transport El Porto to music. And continuing here now, I will also show you another really cool tip, which is leisure. As I said, personal leisure is you who are starting to play in view of the Ferris wheel. By the time you arrive, 70,000 people buy a Ferris wheel. But I have 2 giant hours here. How much will they give to the 70,000 and 93,000 people? It's a lot. The population, it's not true. As I said, look, they are a way central, they are gaining more reach, you know, in terms of population. And so if you are thinking about expanding your city, considering the Ferris wheel, it's just Sydney Opera, and I bought it just to make a design like this, but I didn't leave it in my city because it's big and doesn't increase the population. But let's say like you don't Ferris have wheel. It's the golden key, right? To the theater of the work and the Ferris wheel, and these here that I'm showing you, it's just a joke to grow the city's morale. These two here, these other items, yeah, that's what I won. Challenges the old ones, and then I'll go telling you this is what SimCity was like in the past. Here in Monuments, the moment I like most is the Omega Tower. It was the tower when I saw it. We just have to buy this tower. We have money. I bought it, but like this. For you starting to play in Sitio, this tower is not available at the beginning. But there is also an item that is really cool for you to see if the population is in a little while, man. The tower, man, guys, it is very good. That's why, because it increases and 85% of 4.0 picos. And it's a piece of land that isn't that big. It's a cool piece of land. But for those of you who are just starting to play, the Cinquentenario is the best option, guys. The Cinquentenario arch is also small, right? And takes up little space. The population increases a lot. This is also Giralda that she... It's bigger. It's also cool. It's also very good. This Tokyo Tower, it's boring. It's nothing. I don't recommend it. The cathedral here in Cologne, it's cool. It's not like that. But it's cool. But this one, this monument in Washington, obelisk, which I call one of the best. If it's better, it's the best. You know why, guys? Because it takes up the space of a case and it increases by 60%. 50th anniversary arc, you know? These are items that are very good for you to increase your population. This email castle is useless, or else the good thing. Acting there is also a good thing. As I told you to touch it, you only buy it if you do a project, but it's useless for the population. Cathedral of the Colony, more or less, Wheels Tower is cool, but I'm more the Tower of Omega, you know? And here in... It's the items, right? That the person wins this challenge right from Vice City. And let's go. Now for the games. The games, guys, too. I have to ask you who are in doubt in which casinos to buy the glass. Just luxurious casino tower is the best, guys. There's somewhere to run. As a luxurious tower to stay, right? The tower, luxurious casino is the best here. Everyone in my neighborhood have all the neighborhoods will have coverage. 48,000, 56,000, 47 or 27 is this casino, man. I am not cool either. The one from the House of Spades is cool. You can buy it too. It's cool here. I have it here. I also didn't buy this other one here because it's a market, right? It's already a pole in itself. I don't like it. Omega Casino, I bought it, but I didn't like it. You buy it with a platinum key. I didn't like it. G1. And now let's move on to education. And don't leave here for a little longer to recap, right? Let's go now to, so you can see which is the best education building for you. If you want commercial, of course, you have to combine the library with the college. But when you already have it with your city with over 200,000 inhabitants in the leagues, it just doesn't exist. Guys, this university is very good. It's really cool because if you put the University of Omega and put that other university there, the University of Omega, if it stands out, it wins beauty. Think about it. Only you who already have the platinum key are thinking about investing by the Omega University. This is the university alone. It gives the same 50%, but the Omega wins. But if you haven't arrived yet, right, at Omega. It's also
Buy
worth
this
it.
university.
The personal mountains, motels, I always say like this. I'm going to show you here what you should buy and the how. And look, ski resort. The story is good. You can buy it without fear, that's cool. Palace of the Mountains, it's good. You can also buy this castle. It's also good. These items that are more expensive are also good. You can buy these items, guys. If I were you, I'll wait at the end of the year. On
every
Black
end of the
Friday,
year,
everything is half price.
though the population
and
is
really
increasing
cool.
a lot.
So the reach right in the mountains, we have items
which is
there,
beautiful,
right? Yet another increase, right? And here on the beach, if you have any doubts, buy, don't buy, don't buy it, don't buy it, don't color it, it's in good condition. You can buy it. Let me show you another one here. That's it. Porto do Marinheiro, Port Sailor. It's cool. That's it. Case, coastal. It's also cool. It's the basis in the city of 20% forward. You can buy this house. And the really cool thing is the headlamp. Like this is also cool. You can buy it for 20% ahead. You can buy it. And finally a tip that maybe you weren't thinking. It was so good. Gold left in the Cop Lagos by Lagoa, right? If you have 15, it's also left because that's it. Buy it too. It really helps to increase the population. Traffic in here, guys, like I told you, look, with this bridge here, how cool is it? A lot of population doesn't here have. There are already several points, right? I hope you understood what I spent here. If you follow at least half of this advice, you will see that your city in an extraordinary way. And I also ask you guys, please subscribe to the channel so I can having more is the desire to make videos, right? Because sometimes I make videos and so I'm not getting that engagement that I wanted to have, right? But if you can, friends, share it with SimCity, and if you can, leave a comment. I will be happy to make, right? A video explaining this question. And I didn't tell you either. I'm just starting to edit the videos on the. I'm starting to learn a little. I will make additions, and so any mistakes, guys, disregard, right? Because my pleasure is that you can play this in the easiest way possible so that you don't make the money that I made, right? It's logical that my city is very beautiful here, but if I had listened to the advice that I'm showing to you here at the beginning, the city was much evolved than expected. You guys may have liked this video. Hey, big hug, we are together, it's us, wow. What's up?